Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nasalli ala rasulihil kareem. So alhamdulillah, last week we had our Arabic competition where we asked a few questions and we invited people to participate. So inshallah, the last part of the video we'll release who the winners are. But we'll just go through these questions and answer some of these questions. So the first question was, what's the i'rab of sughra in the following sentence? Marartu bi sughra. The sughra means a small one, female. So you have three options. What do you think it is? You have mabni, مجرور من الكسرة المقدرة أو مجرور من الفتحة المقدرة. مجرور من الكسرة المقدرة. Yeah, because مبني is even مبني nouns have an i'rab, so it will be it won't مبني. Now you have here كسرة مقدرة because it's not غير منصرف, it's a normal word, so it will be كسرة, but the كسرة is مقدر because it's اسم مقصور. Yeah. Then مررت بموسى, what's the i'rab in this one? Why فتحة مقدرة? Because موسى غير منصرف, so it will be فتحة مقدرة. Correct? Yeah. Then which is correct grammatically? ضربتني يا أراني. Which one is correct? Both? A lot of people wrote both. What's one is correct? Online? أراني, because you can't have ضربتني. You can't have the maf'ul bihi and the fa'il of the same person except in أفعال القلوب. Which is أرى, حسبني, حسبتني, I consider myself. You can't say ضربتني يا سمعتني, سمعت نفسي, ضربت نفسي. So this, you can't have, this is the correct one. Okay, then after that we have here وساءت مصيرا. So ساء is what? فعل الذم. And then مصيرا becomes the حال مفعول به مستثنى تمييز. It becomes تمييز. Okay. أجمل بالقرآن. What kind of verb is this? أجمل بالقرآن. ها؟ هي فعل تعجب. بس فاعل؟ not هو. In here, the fa'il is بالقرآن. That becomes, because this is one scenario where the harf jar comes under the ism, and the harf jar comes under fa'il. So the Quran is actually the fa'il. أجمل بالقرآن. So it's really, for example, because the original normally you don't have a fa'il after the amr. You have ajmil, liyajmil, but because this is a different sigha, the Quran, if you look in the book of Nahwa, they said the Quran is a fa'il, and the ba comes extra on that. Okay. Which of the following sentences comprise of a fa'il naqis? Asallahu an yahdiyahum, asa an yahdiyahum Allah. Which one's correct? Which one's the fa'il naqis in here? Second one? First one? Both of them? None of them? Both. Not both. Both fa'il naqis. Second one, because in these ism and khabar. And asa an yahdiyahum Allah, the ism ma'awwal becomes the fa'il. There's no, if you make the ism, where's the khabar? So in here, the lafz jalal is the fa'il, is the ism, and the an yahdiyahum is the khabar. So then here, this is so asa in itself can be fa'il naqis, but because here there's no ism after it, so ism ma'awwal becomes the fa'il. It's like kana. You have kana tamma, so asa here is tamma. You got it? Following? Right. What is the أليس الله بأحكم الحاكم? What is ba متعلق to? Is it متعلق to ليس استقر محذوف مستقر المحذوف or none of the above or all of any of the above?
No.
Huh? What is the ba متعلق to? Nothing. When you have a ba, which is حرف السنة or حرف jar زائد, it's not متعلق to anything. So for example, like, so many people ليس, because ليس is a verb, but if you have, for example, وما هو بقائم, then there's no verb in there. So the ba can't become متعلق to the ma. So when you have حرف jar زائد, when it's min زائدة or ba زائدة, it doesn't become متعلق to anything. It is حرف jar زائد. So there's no متعلق there. ما هذا إلا موسى. What's the i'rab of موسى? مرفوع منصوب or مجرور. Huh? Yeah, but what is it محلا? منصوب?
مرفوع.
Why مرفوع?
Because it's an ism.
Because normally it would be ما هذا بشرة, but ما محمد إلا رسول. When you have, because what is ما المشبهة بليس, the ma which resembles laysa. But when the negative goes away, it becomes a hasr. There's no mushabahat with laysa. So it becomes what now? The resemblance and the meaning goes away. The resemblance and the amal also goes away. So what happens here? This becomes marfu. Normally we ma hadha bashara mansub. The khabar of ma is mansub. But because it's hasr, it becomes marfu. What type of in is being used in the following verse? Inna dhunnuka la min al-kadhibin. You have here mukhaffafa or nafiya. What is it? It's mukhaffafa. Nafiya, when in nafiya usually comes with what? Inhum illa. So there's no illa here, and it's fa'lul qalb or fa'lul nawasikh. So this is, and it's got lam. What kind of lam is this? Lam al-fariqa. So that's in mukhaffafa min al-muthaqqala. Following? What type of ma is being used in the following sentence? Ajibtu mimma hafidh al-Qur'ana fi sanatin. I was amazed how he memorized the Quran in 1 year. Mawsula. Many people mawsula. It's not mawsula. It's masdariyah. Because
It's what he.
are you doing amazement at something or an action? The action. And it can only mawsul. It can only be mawsul. I've got a video on this. You can check it up on my channel. It can only be mawsula. It can only be mawsula when what? When we have a dhamir, when we have a dhamir in it, which refers back to the ma. There's no dhamir in it, which refers back to the ma. Hafidha refers to the person. The Quran, then there's no other dhamir. So this ma has to be, it can't be nafiya because it's not negative. It's not za'ida. It could be mawsula in theory, but we look at the structure. It can't be mawsula. So it's going to be masdariyah. The masdariyah is a better option here. And we've got a video on that, you can look it up. Which has tanazu. What does tanazu mean? What does tanazu mean?
There's one fa'il, two
Not necessarily fa'il, one ma'mul. One ma'mul and two amil. Either fa'il or ism fa'il. So, which has tanazu? The third one, right here. Because, how's tanazu? Explain how tanazu taking place.
Because it's just that the second one, it can't take place.
Yeah, no, explain it. For example, so, you have how many verbs?
Oh, you have two verbs.
Two verbs and how many maf'ul bihi?
Well, one.
One maf'ul bihi, and both verbs need that maf'ul bihi. So tanazu, both are tanazu al-fa'layn. Correct? And ishtighal, what's ishtighal mean?
The-
Opposite of tanazu.
It's when you have verbs.
When you have
When you have two ma'mul with one.
two ma'mul and one verb. So one ma'mul is the zamir of that main ma'mul. So tanazu is that you're fighting for custody, and ishtighal means you don't want to take care of that person. So for example here, which has ishtighal in here?
No, the
Option 2. Because arju is doing amal on the who. So you can't do amal on the lafz jalala. The maf'ul bihi of arju is what? Lafz jalala. And Allah is the who refers back to Allah. So we have another verb, another verb arju before that. Okay, that's already done many of the videos. Tahdhir, what tahdhir mean? We haven't done that in Khatm Kubra yet. Tahdhir means to warn somebody. So when you're warning somebody, it's called tahdhir. So, what's tahdhir in here?
don't know.
What's asad mean? Lion. So it's a lion. Watch out, ball. Or car. So you watch out, asad. And then when you have ighra, what's ighra mean? Opposite. To encourage somebody to do that thing. So, as-sabr, meaning be patient. As-sabr. لكل فرعون موسى. Which one is غير منصرف? In here.
Both.
First word, second word, both words? Both? Wait, which one is غير منصرف in here? Huh? Online? None. And this is the trick. Most people wrote both. Because Musa and Fir'aun, they are غير منصرف usually, but only when it refers to a person. When you say every Fir'aun has a Musa, what does it mean? Is it referring to a Fir'aun or referring to a tyrant? Or like a species, so that the alamiya is gone from it. That's why when a name becomes nakira, it's no longer غير منصرف. That's why there's a joke. So a person came at some Nahwi's house and he knocked on the door. He said, Man. He said, Uthman. He said, Insarif. Insarif means what? Literally means what? Turn away, go away. So he said, Uthmanu غير منصرف. Yeah? He said, Uthman's غير منصرف, meaning it's غير منصرف, but he doesn't go away. So he said, إذا نكر صرف. I don't know who you are. So إذا نكر, when you nakira, then you have to go, he's rejected. Yes? So إذا نكر صرف. Uthmanu إذا نكر صرف. When Usman is nakira, then he's sort of, he has to go away. So when a name is nakira, it no longer remains a name. When you use a name, a ghayr munsarif name as a nakira, like as a species or like a description, that becomes what? It becomes what? Munsarif then. So this is a trick question. So none of them are, so most people wrote both, because Musa and Fir'aun are generally, but because here they use as a species and a description, so none of the above are ghayr munsarif. This is, which one is what's here? وَسَيَعْلَمُ الَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا أَيَّ مُنْقَلِبٍ يَنْقَلِبُ. It's a bit of a trick question. So I know some of these questions are a bit hard. So inshallah next year what we'll do, we'll have different tiers. We'll have year one. This is the first time we've done a competition. We'll do it every summer inshallah. So next year we'll have different tiers for year 1s, year 2s and more advanced. So this was basically for advanced. A lot of you participate. It's quite difficult for some of you. So inshallah next year we'll have it easier. We'll do different tiers so everybody can participate on all different levels and all different people can participate. Even those who are very beginners, those who are intermediate, those who are advanced. So this will be a bit kind of advanced question. So here, so those who wrong themselves will soon come to know أَيَّ مُنْقَلِبٍ يَنْقَلِبُونَ, which to where they will return. So why is أَيَّ mansub? Is it a maf'ul? Is it maf'ul bihi of يَعْلَم? So يَعْلَم أَيَّ? Is it maf'ul bihi of ظَلَمُوا? Is it maf'ul bihi of munqalab? Or is it maf'ul bihi of ma'mul of yanqalibun? No. You remember yanqalibun? It's ta'liq. This is here. So ظَلَمُوا أَيَّ مُنْقَلِبٍ يَنْقَلِبُونَ. It looks like ma'mul of يَعْلَم. But it's really يَنْقَلِبُونَ أَيَّ مُنْقَلِب. Munqalab. And it's called jumla is mu'allaq, ta'liq. So the ya'lam doesn't do amal on the words of ayyamun qalibin yanqalibun. It does amal on the whole jumla. The jumla doesn't have any so it's called jumla al-mu'allaq anha al-amal. So here this doesn't become the maf'ul bihi. The ayyamun munqalab is a maf'ul bihi of or the maf'ul mutlaq of yanqalib, not the maf'ul bihi of saya'lam. That's a qatun nada. Those of you have done that one. So it's a maf'ul bihi of yanqalib. So those are the answers to the question. Yeah, you got it? So inshallah, this is the second page. I forgot the second page. There's only a few questions on the next page. Yeah, this is fair. So الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْغَيْبِ. If you say this one, those who believe in the unseen, what does bil-ghayb become? Maf'ul bihi. It has a maf'ul bihi meaning. So it's basically maf'ul bihi ghayr sarih, biwasata, biharf jar. And if you say, those who believe without seeing, what does that become? Hal. So in here, bil-ghayb means, that's what they say, the books have it as well. Multabisan bil-ghayb, or that's a hal meaning. So the first meaning is that they believe in things they can't see. They believe in Allah, they believe in His message, they believe in the angels, Jannah, Jahannam, etc. And yu'minun bil-ghayb, it means here, ay ghaibin. They believe in those things even though they're away from them, they don't see them. The meaning is the same. In terms of Arab, it can be both. And then we have another example here. So you got that one? So those who believe, we have here now another verse. قَدْ يَئِسُوا مِنَ الْآخِرَةِ كَمَا يَئِسَ الْكُفَّارُ مِنْ أَصْحَابِ الْقُبُورِ. So one translation is what? As the disbelievers have lost hope from the people of the grave. The disbelievers have lost hope from the people of the grave. So min ashab al-qubur, in this example, what's it become? Maf'ul bihi. That's a maf'ul bihi of ya'isu. They have lost ya'isa. They have lost hope in what? Ashab al-qubur. You got it? And if we translate it as what? The disbelievers in the grave have lost hope.
Fine.
Not fa'il. It becomes the? What does it become? So min ashab al-qubur becomes what? What does min ashab al-qubur become? Who's the fa'il of ya'isa? No. The kufa. And then who's the? No. Not maf'ul bihi. What would it be online? What would it be? It will be the hal. The disbelievers who are from the disbelievers in the grave. That means that which kind of disbelievers? Al-kufaru min ashab al-qubur. The disbelievers amongst the people of the grave. Huh? It's a not technically, but in you can write. There's no not here, but in technically, when you have a ma'rifa word, shibh jumla followed by ma'rifa, it becomes a hal in Arab. In meaning is not more or less, but in Arab they call it hal. Yeah, that's it. That was the question. So alhamdulillah, our competition has come to an end. So now we've been through them, and the answers have already been disclosed, and now we'll go through the winners. So the runners-up, we have from Leicester, we have these are people who, according to the winners, the person who got the highest marks, second, third, there were 3 people who got second position, and the rest, the next 26 people, we have these as runners-up. So Muhammad Chuktai from Leicester, Muaz Omar from Leicester, Fazila Dawson from Leicester, Muhammad Hanif, Maryam Muhammad, Umar Abdul Latif, Mudathir Kareem, Lukman Rahman from Scunthorpe, Saad Butt, Adam Patel, Shahn Rahman, Asman Nashair Rahman, Suhail Umar. And then from out of UK, we have Aisha from South Africa, Muhammad Dabelia from South Africa, Muhammad Vawda from South Africa, Brother Zalhaq from Charlotte, USA. He's one of our students. Sayyid Kamar Zaman, he's also one of our students. Javed, I don't know his last name, Beaverton, Canada. Atifa from Canada, from India, Asra, and Muhammad Irfan from Pakistan, and Ahsan Ghaffar. So these people, they got the runners up. So inshallah, the ones from the UK, we'll send off, as soon as the book's ready, we'll send it off to you inshallah. Those out of UK, inshallah, we'll try to arrange, originally it was for those within the UK, but we'll try to make some arrangements for your postage inshallah. While we give you the book, we'll try to make some arrangements for postage inshallah. So the admin will contact you as soon as the book has arrived in the UK inshallah. And runners up, we had 3 runners up. 3 people got second position. It was Umair Muhammad from Rotherham, UK, Yasin Ghanim from Chicago, USA, and Hassan Chuktai from Leicester. And the winner of the competition was Sister Saira Master. She got the most marks. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from one of us. And I hope you all enjoyed it. And inshallah next year we'll try to make it a bit easier. We'll do different tiers inshallah, so for different levels of students instead of having one. So those of you who joined this year, it was a bit difficult. We'll have different levels and different tiers for different students next year inshallah. So jazakallah for participating, and inshallah we'll contact you for with your prizes inshallah. Okay, assalamu alaikum.